communist world, we see failure.
Taking place on the 750th anniversary of Berlin, Reagan challenged Mikhail Gorbachev to deconstruct the Berlin Wall, which has been standing for over 25 years.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
For WICR, I'm Nick Rippo.
And welcome back to Throwback Thursdays with Chelsea Taylor Harris and Enajite.
Yo.
Nice little shout out to Ben and Anthony Carlo, who were just on the air right before us. Shout out to you guys. We love you guys so much. You guys had an awesome show. So today we're here with the latest and greatest in entertainment with your throwbacks. We have a big show today. We have Mr. Pasquale coming live at you guys today. I'm really excited about that. But before we get to that, let's talk about the latest in entertainment.
Absolutely.
So talk to me, G-Time.
All right. It went viral. We all know about Khloe Kardashian and Amber Rose and the Twitter beef that happened. That's been going on. So basically, all started with Amber Rose. She's on crazy. Power 105.1, The Breakfast Club, and she got interviewed, and they were asking questions. How does she feel about Tyga's and Kylie Jenner's relationship?
She think like a joke.
She was saying basically that Kylie Jenner, she's 17, Tyga's 25, and that Kylie's too young, and that she needs to be in bed by 7.
Okay, do you want to hear the exact quotes she said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kylie's a baby. She needs to go to bed at 7 o'clock and relax. It's ridiculous. Tyga should be ashamed of himself. That's how I feel. He has a beautiful woman and a baby that he left for a 16-year-old who just turned 17.
Absolutely. And Khloe, of course, didn't hesitate to defend her sister. She went right on Twitter. In her first post, she said that Amber Rose should remind herself that she was a stripper when she was 15 years old.
Oh, that's
so she shouldn't be talking about Kylie. So that's basically what Khloe's defense was.
And then there's just a whole big thing that we probably can't even air right now because it's excessive. It's a little bit rated R.
It was definitely
just like
rated
half
R.
the content that's out there right now. But we don't need to talk about it. But
Tyga did. The next day he followed up. He went on Power 105, The Breakfast Club, and he just basically wanted to put it out there that I'm not dating Kylie.
They're neighbors.
He said that they're just friends. Supposedly, no one really knows the truth. And honestly, if they want to be together, then so be it.
Let it rip. But he came out and said. It was on Elite Daily this morning that they're just neighbors.
But at the same, my thing is, I feel like the whole situation wouldn't have been like crazy or whatever if Kylie was 21.
Kylie is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're in your 20s, no one ever makes it like such a big deal.
Once you're 21,
it's just because she just turned 17. Now if she was 21. What are they like? What about 6-7 years apart?
Yeah.
If she was 21, he'll be 28. People wouldn't see that really as a big deal. He's actually 24. Tyga's 24 and Kylie's 17.
But once she's gonna be 18 next year, figure that it would be socially acceptable for him to be with her. But they're neighbors. Yeah. This is, can I tell you in my honest opinion, G-Ty? Yeah. This is like Amber Rose said. It's ridiculous. I think it's just a stupid story. It's good entertainment because I was just laughing at my timeline like, ha ha ha.
Absolutely.
This is a joke. Two joke people. Even though, in my defense, Khloe is my favorite Kardashian. Just, what a joke. It's a joke story.
She basically just wants Amber to keep the Kylie and the Jenner clan out of her mouth.
And
basically.
I agree.
So, for future references, Amber Rose, don't come at the Kardashians.
Keeping up with the Kardashians, you can't because you're just known as Wiz Khalifa's baby mama.
Aww.
That's
Tear.
Good God.
All right, what we got next? What's happening with Iggy?
Gigi, but I put my name in both.
Yeah.
But she is... I think she's giving it up for Lent. I'm just making this up. But she is going through a social media detox. So she was photographed recently with her beau, the basketball star Nick Young. Yeah. They went away for Valentine's Day. Aww. And I love good. You know me after last week. I love a good love story. But besides the point, they were photographed together, and apparently the tabloids went off saying she's too fat, she has cellulite, and she was really upset and hurt by it. Let's just talk about that first, and then we'll talk about her Twitter detox and her social media detox. I would feel the same way, Gita. If someone called me, if I was famous and with a bikini on and someone made fun of my body, I'd feel the same exact way. What do you think?
My thing is that she should just own it. Is she saying that she wants to leave social media because of these tabloids saying that her body doesn't look good?
Yeah, that's her reason.
I know. I feel like she should definitely own it. When it comes to something like that, your fans want to see confidence. They want to see that you're proud to be who you are. So what if you have cellulite? At the end of the day,
cellulite.
Cellulite.
So what?
Cellulite. At the end of the day, she's still a human, and of course she's a thick girl. I'm not surprised that she has cellulite. I wouldn't be surprised if she has stretch marks. But do your thing.
But in all defense, can I be devil's advocate right now, G-Type?
Go ahead, be devil's advocate.
If she is in the spotlight and she has cellulite, do you think there's a doctor for that? She makes enough money. There's a doctor for that. There's a common cure to everything nowadays.
Okay, but all right. So Chelsea, you're telling me if you were famous, you had all the money in the world, you was on your Beyonce, right? Tell me, if you had cellulite and stretch marks and everything, would you go to a doctor to get like laser treatments or whatever to fix it?
Without a doubt.
Okay.
That's a serious question, not even a question. Because like when my mom was pregnant, my sister was pregnant, they put the Mederma on their stretch marks to get rid of the stretch marks.
Okay.
And they're not even rich, and we're not even rich. We're doing well, but we're not rich enough to get like the laser treatments. But cellulite and a nip tick and lip lipo.
Okay, but would it like? I don't feel like it should come to the point where she feel like she needs to leave social media.
She's like, you would think in her songs, like her, what's the song? The work song. I don't really know, but like the fancy video, she comes off as like a little boss, like, hey, what's up, I'm Iggy. And you would think that she's human, but I don't think she should go off social media for it. But I think maybe she's giving it up for Lent. But let's just see the tweets about this. Tweeted right here. This was February 18th, yesterday. She's like, but I also want to let my fans know I am taking some time off from social media. I need to be happy, and it is too negative and draining. She's human. And then she's also went on to tweet a few minutes later, actually a minute later, my management will tweet / run my accounts from today and onwards with updates, etc. unless any message is signed IA. Love you all and peace out. This sounds like a Lent thing.
I mean,
is she Catholic?
I have no clue about her religious life.
But I think it's convenient she came out and said it on Ash Wednesday.
Well, you know what, Iggy, do you? I was never a huge fan of Iggy Azalea, so it's just like if she decides she doesn't want to be on social media anymore, then do your thing. This kind of brings me into the whole Beyonce's photos being leaked. Honestly, you don't see Beyonce saying, there's so many things that people have tried to come out bashing her, and you don't see Beyonce saying, I'm going to get off of social media, I can't take it anymore. No, absolutely not. There were about 200 unretouched L'Oreal photos that got leaked.
I didn't see this. I heard about it.
She had a couple of, like the picture, she had a couple of bumps. You could see a couple of wrinkles on her face. But then again, you have to remember she's a human being. Like, I'm not surprised that she has a couple of wrinkles under her eye or around her mouth.
She's a mom, for heaven's sakes. My sister's exhausted from having one kid.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're in the spotlight and you have a kid.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. The website, the BeyonceWorld.com, they leaked the photos, but of course Beyonce's fans, Bayhive, they like ranted and said you got to take this down. So the website took down the photos, but people were able to screenshot them and keep the photos. And it's been viral on Twitter.
That's so mean. Beyonce is flawless human being.
Beyonce haven't said anything yet. I really want to know what feedback she has to say about the photos. Is that really her? Like, would she own it? Being the most honest, like, I don't know. I feel like she's always honest. Would she own it and be like, yeah, that's me. At the end of the day, I'm me, and I'm gonna own it.
Didn't she have an album that said I Am Me? Or something?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Beyonce needs to own it.
Exactly.
You're in the spotlight.
So I feel like Beyonce should own it, and same for Iggy Azalea. She needs to own her little cellulite.
And Beyonce has a bigger backside than Iggy. So
do you think so? No, I don't care. Iggy is thick. She thicker than Beyonce.
I don't care to know, but Beyonce is flawless, and so is Iggy. Yeah. But you know what? These both scandals tie together because you know why? Everyone's human. Celebrities are human. We're human. We're all human at the end of the day. No matter what, matter how much you make $1 million or $20 a week, you're still human. And
the people that are judging these celebrities out here don't look half as good. So they need to keep quiet. Honestly,
they need to silence themselves. But they ain't got what's that song? I
I ain't got no type.
I ain't got no type. They ain't got no life.
All right, Lady Gaga got engaged.
Woo-hoo,
I'm
finally.
surprised, honestly.
Finally. Finally. She's gone crazy and now she's...
Finally, but yet I didn't see it coming because I wouldn't think anyone would really want to get engaged to that, to be honest.
50 Shades of Crazy.
50 Shades of Crazy for getting engaged to Lady Gaga. She's been together for 4 years with Taylor Kinney. And he proposed to her on Valentine's Day.
God, do you see the ring?
Her ring is popping.
It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's all flawless.
$400,000 to $500,000 was assumed to be a colorless 6-carat diamond ring.
It was in the shape of a heart. Future husband, if you're listening.
And the back of the ring, it said "I heart you" in diamonds. Tell me that's not dope though.
Future husband, I will make sure you listen to this when we're married. Check out Gaga's ring.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. Because I saw that ring. I was in class before I started Collegianis. I was looking at the ring before, and I was like, "Oh boy!" And the people next to me were like looking at me like I'm 50 Shades of Crazy, and I was just like, "That's my future ring right there. It's gorgeous. I'm so happy for her because the beast has been tamed. Because she was wearing the bubbles when she was like 2008.
Yeah, she definitely cooled down her style. Yeah, definitely.
She's like doing the jazz thing with what's his name, Tony Bennett. And they won Grammys for it.
Yeah, when I saw her outfit at the Grammys and her look, she looked okay, but I was surprised that she toned it down a lot. I haven't seen a toned down Lady Gaga before, so that was cool to see.
And like a few years ago, she had like the little horse thing and the egg and the rebirth thing. Yeah. It's a nice change. That's a really good change.
That's definitely a good change.
And then let's do one more little thing and we're gonna
50 Shades of Crazy, 50 Shades of Grey.
We're not gonna talk about the content of that because that is TMI, too much information.
TMI.
But it's one of the highest selling movies of all time. It is worldwide. It opened up $266.6 million. Yeah.
Dope.
And that's higher than The Passion of the Christ.
Yes.
By Mel Gibson.
Yes.
Did you see the movie?
Yes, I did see the movie.
I saw the movie.
It scarred me just a little bit, but I'm not going to get into detail how it did. But
I read the book and I watched the movie. Teen book. I'm a little disappointed, but for our next segment, I doubt we'll be disappointed because Mr. Pasquale is going to perform some throwbacks, and it's going to be perfect, and we will be right back.
Yep.
WICR presents